Olá, boa noite, Namastê, Jai Shri Mataji. Sejam todos muito bem-vindos à nossa meditação diária noturna da Sahaja. Meu nome é Graça, falando com vocês aqui de Araguari, Minas Gerais, e é uma grande alegria compartilhar com vocês este momento tão especial, onde vamos buscar a nossa conexão com o Divino. Então vamos sentar confortavelmente, com as mãos abertas sobre o colo, voltadas para a foto de Shri Mataji. Relaxe toda a musculatura da face, do pescoço, dos ombros e mantenha a coluna ereta para facilitar a ascensão da nossa mãe Kundalini até o nosso Sahasrara chakra. Respire lento e profundamente. E neste momento, vamos nos livrando de todas as tensões e de todas as preocupações. Manda embora os pensamentos e vamos buscar o nosso silêncio interior. Continue respirando lento e profundamente. Inspira. Segura um pouco o ar nos pulmões e agora solta bem devagar. Mais uma vez, inspira, segura e solta lentamente. E agora, com todo cuidado, de uma forma amorosa, vamos juntos elevar a nossa Kundalini e nos proteger com 7 bandas. Agora vamos agradecer a nossa mãe por estarmos aqui reunidos aos seus sagrados pés de lótus. Então vamos fazer um namastê. Podemos aproximar as bacias e vamos dar início ao nosso banho de pés. Com a mão direita direcionada para a água, vamos dar 7 bandas sobre a água. Vamos fazer 7 círculos no sentido horário. E agora vamos pedir para a divindade das águas, Shri Samudra Devata, para potencializar a nossa água com todos os poderes purificadores. Mantra para Shri Samudra Devata. Om Tvamiva Sashat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha. E agora podemos mergulhar os nossos pés. Podemos colocar a nossa mão direita em direção à Mãe Terra e a nossa atenção vai para o Muladhara Chakra, que se localiza na base da nossa coluna. Shri Ganesha é a divindade do Muladhara Chakra e ele é o símbolo da inocência, da pureza, da castidade, da sabedoria divina, da humildade e da eterna alegria. Então aqui podemos pedir, ó Shri Ganesha, por favor, faça-se presente em nossa meditação e remova todos os obstáculos à nossa meditação. Estabeleça em nós, Shri Ganesha, as suas qualidades divinas e proteja a nossa inocência e a inocência de todas as crianças. Mantra para Shri Ganesha. Om Twami Vaksashat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Podemos manter a nossa mão direita voltada para a Mãe Terra e agora a nossa atenção vai para o nosso canal esquerdo, que percorre todo o lado esquerdo do nosso corpo. E neste momento, vamos entregar à Mãe Terra todos os desequilíbrios do nosso canal esquerdo. Tudo que impeça o nosso crescimento espiritual. Então vamos entregando os nossos medos, toda a insegurança, toda a tristeza, os pensamentos negativos, os condicionamentos ruins e toda a tendência de viver no passado. E ainda com atenção no canal esquerdo podemos pedir: Mãe Kundalini, por favor, ilumina o nosso canal esquerdo. Desperta em nós, Mãe, a alegria, a segurança, a autoestima, o dinamismo e o amor incondicional. As divindades do nosso canal esquerdo é Shri Mahakali Bhairava. Om Twami Vaksashat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Podemos retornar a nossa mão direita para o colo e agora vamos subir a nossa mão esquerda até a altura do nosso ombro, com os dedos apontados para o elemento éter, para o céu. E a nossa atenção vai para o nosso canal direito, o lado direito do nosso corpo. E aqui podemos pedir: Mãe Kundalini, por favor, equilibre o nosso canal direito. Remova, Mãe, de nós todo o excesso de calor, o excesso de pensamentos. Remova de nós, Mãe, toda a prepotência, toda a arrogância, toda a agressividade e também, Mãe, todo o nosso ego. Nos torna, Mãe, pessoas amáveis, dóceis, humildes, compassivas e livres de todo o ego. E o mantra para divindades que refrigera o nosso canal direito é Shri Sahasrara Hanuman. Om Twami Vaksashat Shri Sarasvati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Podemos retornar a nossa mão para o colo e a nossa atenção agora vai para o nosso canal central. Vamos percorrer com a nossa atenção todo o nosso canal central. Este é o canal da nossa evolução. Aqui não tem passado e nem futuro, apenas o momento presente. E é aqui que sentimos a paz, o silêncio, a bem-aventurança e a completa conexão com nosso espírito. E para manter esse estado, vamos entoar o mantra para Shri Mahalakshmi Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Agora vamos subir a nossa atenção até o nosso quinto chakra, o Vishuddha Chakra, que se localiza na altura da nossa garganta. Com a nossa mão direita podemos dar bandas nesse centro, no sentido horário. E aqui podemos pedir: Mãe, por favor, nos dê o estado de testemunha. Permita, Mãe, eu testemunhar o jogo da vida. Permita também, Mãe, eu sentir que sou parte e parcela do todo. Mantra para Shri Radha Krishna. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Podemos retornar a nossa mão para o colo. E agora vamos subir um pouco mais a nossa atenção até o nosso Agni Chakra, o sexto chakra, no centro da nossa testa. Neste momento, eu convido a todos a abrir os olhos e olhar para a foto de Shri Mataji. Vamos olhar para o binde no centro de sua testa. E agora de coração vamos pedir: Mãe, por favor, nos dê a humildade do Espírito, para que possamos perdoar a todos e a tudo, inclusive a mim mesmo. Agora feche os olhos e vamos manter por alguns instantes atenção no nosso Agni Chakra. Mantra para Shri Jesus Maria. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Maria Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Agora vamos enxaguar e secar os nossos pés, descartar a água, lavar as mãos e retornar para assistir um trecho de palestra de Shri Mataji. Vamos nos manter em silêncio, retornaremos em 2 minutinhos. Vamos retornando, voltando novamente à postura de meditação. Fecha os olhos e a atenção vai para o Sahasrara Chakra, no topo da nossa cabeça. Podemos massagear esse centro no sentido horário, fazendo uma leve pressão. E aqui podemos pedir: Mãe, por favor, nos dê o estado de consciência sem pensamentos. E nos dê também, Mãe, sabedoria para que possamos compreender e absorver todos os seus ensinamentos. Podemos retornar a nossa mão para o colo e vamos manter por alguns instantes a atenção no Sahasrara Chakra. E agora vamos nos preparar para assistir um trecho de palestra de Shri Mataji. Esta palestra ocorreu em Cabela, na Itália, por ocasião do Sahasrara Puja, em 5 de maio de 2002. Então vamos assistir a palestra.
Yourself, no. The divine will look after you. Absolutely. It will protect you. It will look after you, it will do whatever is needed for you. But in case you have this ego, you shut out yourself from the reality, from the truth, and you become very hot-tempered and arrogant personality. This has to go away. Sahajogis are saints, not saints, but they are more than saints because they can express themselves better. They have powers in them, which they can utilize, which they can show to other people that you are so powerful that you can manage things much better than what you think. For example, say there's a problem and the whole world is upset about it. Only thing, if you know how to witness it, it will disappear. It will disappear in the whole world. It cannot remain there. So nowadays the world is full of turmoil, as you see, full of nonsensical people coming up, full of quarrelsome people, dominating people are overpowering. At this time, if you just see this in the witness state, this will disappear. Because very powerful, you are very powerful, but you must know first of all that you must have the equipment to use the power. If you have that equipment within you, you can do it. But with your ego, you cannot. Ego is the greatest hurdle for your ascent. You see that ego is at a place where you have to just cross to go to Sahasrara. And to break Sahasrara is very easy otherwise. But if there is ego, you are already lost in that ego. So against all this, one has to understand that watch yourself. Is he egoistical? What does he think about itself? Ego is very limited. It makes you limited and you don't see the purpose of your life. Why have you become a realized soul? You don't understand. You just are involved in your own affairs, in your family, in your children, in your something like that, very low. But if you have a egoless temperament, then you are very effective. The whole power works. What I've seen, the power of Sahasrara is so great. In some people it has worked wonders. They have worked it greatly. But because of ego, so many people are still not of that level that we can say they are sadhus. Now, as it is, I am here to tell you about it. And in those days when these saints came in, nobody was there to guide them, to tell them anything. On the contrary, they were so much destroyed by the surroundings. And people never understood why they don't have any ego, why they are so humble. So they misuse. But now you have powers. You must know how to use your powers. But that should not give you by any chance any ego that you have powers. On the contrary, you should be humble. You have power to be humble. And if you can be humble and understand that these people are not yet realized souls, they are at a lower level. Still their ego is catching them and they are at a lower level. They have to come up. When you understand that, then you will have not only pity but also understanding about them, and a kind of a help will come to you from the divine that will solve your problems. I find most of you have problems of very low level sometimes. And then I am surprised, why are you bothered about these problems? You see, you are so powerful. So in Sahasrara, you must know what powers are there. There are 1,000 powers. 1,000 powers within you which are being enlightened. If you can understand that, then you will understand that what's the use of having ego? Because you have such a lot of powers within you which you have not utilized. We should use, but because of ego you cannot. With love you can. With love you can manage and you can do a lot. So I would request all of you today to take a vow that we'll have no more chances for our egos. We'll give it up. We'll give up our ego because there's no sense. That's an obstruction between us. When the Sahasrara wants to work, it cannot because of ego obstruction. So better not have ego of anything. You may be a good singer, you may be anything in life, maybe some big man or anything what is so-called, has no meaning. What we need today are people who are egoless and who have powers completely flowing in them. With the opening of Sahasrara, all these powers should flow. If the Sahasrara is fully open, all these powers of love should flow. You'll be amazed that wherever I go, people just fall in love with me. I don't know why, I don't do anything to them, but just they feel my love. That's what it should be, that people should feel your love and They should know that you are a lovable person. This is the thing you are made. A special people, very special for this whole world's emancipation. That's your job, and not otherwise just collecting money and doing all kinds of nonsensical things. You are for here very, very sensible job, which is to raise the kundalini of people and make them aware of their greatness. Human beings are not created only to war and fight, not created here to play politics and do all dirty tricks. They are not made here to lead a life which is very, I would say, filthy and dirty. But in this world, we are here to do such a great job of God who has created us. So this is possible if you are aware that your Sahasraras are being opened out. And that in this Sahasrara resides the purity. Not all these small little things about which you are worried. Some people try to take advantage of Sahaja Yoga, thinking that they can do better, they can have help of others, and nothing of the kind. You can be helped by yourself. You don't need any help. On the contrary, you have to help others. There is no need to expect any help from anyone. Look at me. I am an ordinary housewife otherwise, but how it has worked all over the world. By what? By just the power of love. Only trouble is that I can use my power of love while you don't know how to use. This is the only problem. If you want to use your power of love, in meditation you can develop that power of love. With that you can capture people. With that you can understand their problems are that they are not Sahajogis. They are not the people who are having all the blessings or the connection with the divine. Imagine you are connected with divine, and divine is such a great thing which has created this whole universe, created you, and have done all the great jobs. So what are you? You are a part and parcel of the divine power. So why not we use our divine power fully within us with love and with understanding, so that you develop this wisdom within you. This is what is to be told to yourself, that we are realized souls. This one is something, a personality special, very much special. In this world, there are very few people who are realized souls. But now we have so many, I can see them, but still it's lacking in. Some problems are there because of our ego. One should not have ego of anything. Everything is perishable. What is not perishable is divine love. What is not perishable is divine personality. All the time you see the saints and all that, though they are dead, people remember them. All their poetry is remembered. Though they could not do much of Sahasrara work, they couldn't give realization to people, still because of their personality, they are still respected. And people know that these people have been doing marvelous things, miraculous things. In the same way, you can see your own miracles, and you can see for yourself what you are capable of, because now you are connected with the divine. This is one fact you should know. Whenever there is danger, whenever there is problem, you will say you will be saved. Many have been saved out of you, no doubt. But that is not sufficient. You are saved for what? What is the value of your life? Why are you living? What is the matter? Why God has saved you, given you all this? Because there is so much to be done for this world. You are the, I should say, soldiers of truth, soldier of goodness. And all that is to be done with great courage and understanding about yourself. So what you have to do is to have self-knowledge. You have to know about yourself. You must have self-knowledge, what you are. If that you don't have, what's the use of opening the Sahasrara? Self-knowledge doesn't give you any pride, nothing, but gives you the duty what you have to do, what you have to work out. It's not only just for you, that's Sahaja Yoga, but you are for the whole world. Please try to understand. Sometimes we think Sahaja Yoga is there for our betterment, for good health, this, that. It's not so. It is for the betterment of others. Your powers are there which you are not utilizing. You are still busy. I get letters saying that this is wrong with us, wrong with that. But why can't you correct yourself? If you can't correct yourself, how can you correct others? That's what it is. I would say, I can see that there's an understanding going into your understanding that you are great. You are not ordinary people. And this has to be practiced and to be used in a manner that will show that you are Sahajogis. You are no less than any Sufi or any realized soul or any saint, no less. But you have powers which they didn't have, of which they were not conscious. While you have these powers, try to understand what powers you have. But by understanding that, you should not have pride about it or anyway, but that's your job. You have to do it. You are there and you will enjoy it because it is not with ego but with ego-less work. If you can manage that much, it will be very good. Now ego has come down very much, I must say very much. I hear from people that ego has come down. But sometimes they are still quite funny and fighting and this and that. But despite all that, I must say this, whatever work has been done on these years, people have worked it out among themselves. So you have to watch yourself and see for yourself what ego you have. Why should you be egoistical? Some of the people have ego of their country. Some of the people, it's all mythical. It's all mythical. What is that? You could have been born anywhere. Oh, you are born in a particular country, you have that ego. And it is something, I must say, one has to be ashamed of, because your country, whatever it is not doing very well. It's not spiritually equipped. So why should you be so proud of your country? When you will work it out and they will become spiritually equipped, then of course you can have pride in your country. But I see not that happening. And so you have to work it out. And I'm also happy to see that so much of Sahaja Yoga is now spread out everywhere. It's spreading very fast. In countries where I never expected, it's spreading out. So there are people everywhere in the world who want to have it. They want to have their realization and they want to know what is beyond this human life. They don't want to waste their life anymore as human beings, but as superhuman beings, I should call them, as Sahajogis. So our ego has to be seen, is to be watched in witness state, how it works and how it tries to dissuade us from the right path of movement. One has to be only careful on that point because that's the last center which has to be opened out. Once it is completely open, you are one with the divine. And your all problems will be solved because these problems are so frivolous and has no meaning. It will go away in no time as long as you work it out, your Sahasrara. It's very nice that today is a very special day with all these 3 stars are coming together and it's a special blessing. If your powers increase, all these people who are very bad, who are trying to capture the society with their political nonsense and all that, they all will disappear. They have no powers, they'll all disappear. So, first of all, your egoless nature will help everyone. May God bless you all.
Shri Mataji, nós, os teus filhos, te agradecemos muito pela abertura do nosso Sahasrara, possibilitando assim, Mãe, a nossa completa conexão com o Divino. Agradecemos também, Mãe, pela iluminação da nossa consciência, nos levando a status de uma alma realizada. E enfim, Mãe, obrigada por tanto amor para conosco. Obrigada pela sua proteção e por infinitas bênçãos recebidas. A nossa meditação está chegando ao final. Podemos juntos elevar a nossa Kundalini e dar os 7 bandas de proteção. Obrigada a todos pela companhia. Encontraremos amanhã às 5 horas na nossa meditação matinal. Tenham todos uma ótima noite, um bom descanso e uma excelente semana. Namastê e Jai Shri Mataji.